In the ancient land of Zaramu, where the golden sun kissed the ocean and the waves whispered secrets to the shore, there lived a prince named Idisa. He was the pride of the kingdom, the heir to the great throne of Zaramu, and the only son of King Olukan and Queen Enai. The people of Zaramu revered him, for he was strong, wise beyond his years, and destined to unite his people with neighboring kingdoms. But destiny, like the waves of the sea, is ever-changing. One evening, as the crimson sun melted into the horizon, Prince Idisa rode his horse along the shore, seeking solitude. The burdens of royalty weighed heavily upon him, and only the sea brought him peace. As he stood at the water's edge, gazing at the endless expanse, haunting melody drifted through the air. It was a song so beautiful and sorrowful that it made his heart ache. Curious, Idisa followed the voice to a secluded cove hidden between towering cliffs. There, perched on a smooth rock, was the most enchanting creature he had ever seen. She was a mermaid, her emerald green tail glistening under the moonlight, her ebony hair cascading down her back like a waterfall of silk. Her name was Marayo, a daughter of the deep, bound to the ocean by ancient magic. When Marayo saw Idisa, she gasped and retreated into the water. But something in his eyes, curiosity, wonder, and something deeper made her pause. Idisa, too, felt an unexplainable pull toward her. That night, they spoke until the stars faded into the dawn, their words flowing like the waves between them. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and their secret meetings became the most treasured moments of their lives. Marayo would rise from the depths under the veil of night, and Idisa would steal away from his royal duties, drawn to her like the tide to the moon. Their love was one that neither the sea nor the land could contain, but they both knew it was doomed to secrecy. Over the following months, Idisa and Marayo met in secret, their love growing like a forbidden flower in the desert. She told him tales of the ocean's mysteries, of cities hidden beneath the waves, of spirits that danced in the depths. He spoke of the world above, of duties and kingship, of a love that defied the gods, but their love was never meant to be. Marayo's father, Oba Ardawel, the king of the deep, had long warned his kind never to fall for a human. The gods had forbidden such unions, for the worlds of land and sea were never meant to intertwine. The punishment for breaking this sacred law was severe. Either the mermaid would be forced to forsake her love, or she would never return to the sea again. But love is a force stronger than divine decrees. One fateful night, when the moon was full and the tides were high, Marayo gave herself to Idisa beneath the silver glow of the heavens. Their love, pure and unbreakable, bore consequences neither had foreseen. Weeks passed, and Marayo felt a change within her. A life was growing inside her, a child of both sea and land, a being unlike any other. Fear gripped her heart, for she knew the wrath of her people and the doom that awaited her should the truth be discovered. Idisa, too, was torn. His father had begun preparations for his royal marriage, a union meant to strengthen alliances. He could not defy the will of his people, yet he could not abandon Marayo, nor the child they had created. When Marayo's secret was uncovered by the ocean's elders, she was summoned before her father, the mighty Oba Ardawel. The ocean trembled with his fury, the waves rising in anger. You have broken the sacred law. No mermaid may bear the child of a human. Marayo pleaded, but her father's heart was as cold as the abyss. The elders decreed that she must be punished, for her love had tainted the purity of their kind. She was to be banished from the sea, cursed to walk the land, never to return to the waters that once embraced her. On the other side, King Olukan had also discovered his son's secret. Enraged and ashamed, he forbade Idisa from ever seeing Marayo again. You are a prince, the heir to this throne. You cannot bring shame upon our bloodline with a creature of the deep. Adisa refused to abandon the woman he loved. He knew that if he defied his father, he would lose his claim to the throne, lose the love of his people, and become an outcast. But could he betray Mariah, who carried his child? As the storm of fate raged, Mariah's time was drawing near. She could feel the child within her, restless, caught between two worlds. She wandered through the forest, lost and alone, her tears mingling with the raindrops that fell from the heavens. She longed for the sea, for the embrace of the waves, but the ocean had turned its back on her. In the depths of the night, as the ocean wept and the land held its breath, Mariah stood at the shore, her feet now cursed to walk where she did not belong. Adisa found her there, her emerald tail now gone, her legs trembling beneath her. "We will find a way," Adisa vowed, holding her close. "No force, not even the gods, will keep us apart." But the gods were not finished with them yet. When the news of Mariah's banishment spread, the kingdom of Zaramu saw it as an omen of disaster. The sea had turned against them, the waves grew wild, and the fish vanished from their nets. King Olakan knew that this was no ordinary curse, it was the wrath of the ocean. At the same time, Oba Arduel, furious at the defilement of his lineage, waged war against the land. The ocean sent forth monstrous waves to flood the shores, and sea creatures rose from the depths to lay waste to the villages. The people of Zaramu, who had once worshipped the sea, now cursed it. Adisa, torn between his kingdom and his love, stood at the edge of battle. He knew that if he did not act, his people would perish. The only way to stop the war was to offer something in return, the ultimate sacrifice. With a heavy heart, he turned to Mariah, who held her swollen belly, knowing what was to come. "The gods demand a price," she whispered, tears in her eyes. "I will pay it," Adisa declared. With that, he rode to the ocean's edge, standing before the towering waves and the vengeful spirits of the deep. He raised his sword to the sky. "Take me in exchange for my people. Let the land and sea find peace once more." The ocean roared, the heavens thundered, and the gods watched. If you like our stories, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Share it to your friends and family too. Thank you for your support once again.